Hi, darlings. It's Gwen, and I'm here to do a collective reading today for the 25th of September. Uh, we could already be feeling some pretty intense energies from this full moon. It's a super moon, the last super moon of the year, and it's the harvest moon. It's the first full moon of fall season. Time for harvest. It is the full moon in Aries, and Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, is about being brave, bold, starting anew, stepping outside of societal norms, being courageous. And it's happening in Libra season, which is about balance, harmony, justice, right? And so I feel like what we're going to be going through a lot is there's a duality here about I and we and independence and interdependence, okay? And finding some with this access between Aries and Libra. So it may be time to feel more empowered and feeling a sense of self-initiative with the Aries sign here, right? The cardinal sign. Yeah, and when I think about Aries, I think about the baby, the child, or whatever, that spontaneity that comes from the child, and they really don't care, what society thinks, kind of thing. So I do plan on doing some full moon readings. I've just been focused a lot on my creativity. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the new subscribers. Let's get into this message today. I've added, I'm using postcards that I saved. Some of them are painted by me. Some of them were gifted to me. Some of them, I just love the artwork. And I've pulled one today for the reading as well. I'm going to talk about that. And I'm using my fairy oracle today to talk about collective energies and how the elementals are supporting us. And this painting here, it's watercolor that I did with pen, is talking about elemental powers as well. I've got tree spirits here. I've got the owl spirit, the raven spirit. I've got goddess spirit in the forest. Okay, this window of opportunity right here, this clearing that's underneath this archway. Okay, these are all symbolic things I think today for today's reading. Universe supporting you. It's time for change. Maybe it's also time to become an observer, take a step back, see a whole picture, right? I've always felt Archangel Michael's presence on this, and too, while I was shuffling, the little lace trim came off. So some parts of our lives or some pieces need to be removed, cut out, stripped away. So my Michael's here as well. The owl is about stillness. I put the owl up for the reading today as well. This owl behind me. Okay. Maybe a time to keep your plans to yourself. I hear from this owl. Okay. All right. And I started shuffling the fairy oracle decks that I have, and two energies have already come out. I have the cunning woman, which is number one in this deck, and I've been talking about this Aries energy. Look at the fall colors here, and the squirrel energy is about taking leaps of faith, darlings. The seasons are changing. We are changing. Can you feel that change in the air? It's also too showing me here that you are on a new timeline. Do you know that you're co-creating with spirit? Okay, there's a clarity that's coming too, I feel, with this full moon. Something being illuminated, harmony, balance being restored. Yeah, I was talking about the owl. And this, the spirit animal here is the fox. I don't know if you saw, did you see him? Kind of lurking here in the front. It's kind of shadowy, right? And then the squirrel is obviously present. There's a butterfly here, which is talking about transformation, change, seasons changing, the fall colors here, right? This woman is very observant, silent, and wily. The fox has, I'm talking about a lot about duality today. The fox can be seen as the trickster. Beware, is that your friend or your foe? But also the fox teaches us about using our cunning and our wit and our charm as well with this Aries full moon that I've been talking about, okay? And might be a time to think quickly on your feet, be more assertive. Number 1, new beginnings, magician energy here. Can you allow the change? What is dead is falling off the leaves. Seasons change, people change. Is that like Wilson Phillips? I don't know, something like that. Here we got Empress energy now with card number 3, sorceress, rituals, power, and will. So no matter what's going on in your world, it is a time for you too to focus on your power, calling your energy back to you, doing your mindfulness practices. You are co-creating your reality. You know this. You're aware of this. You've had some sort of, I feel like there's an empowerment here. There's holly here. There's holly berries, this evergreen. This is about a season too, coming into season, feeling your own sauce, I feel, with the sorceress. Reminding me of like Christmas time, Christmas colors here, harvest moon. Whatever you've been through, you have been funding some sort of inner strength, will, determination, tenacity, veracity, ferocity. All these fucking words are coming through here with these 2 feminine energies, divine feminine energy coming out. Big time here. And that is also what's pictured here. Your tribe walking with you. Maybe you just feel a deep connection to nature as well and to the trees. Connect with trees. Do some grounding during this time as well. A lot of green and red energy here. Green, heart healing, unconditional love. Red, root chakra. Maybe you've been feeling it in your root chakra. Checked out the Schumann resonance lately? Yeah. Feel some weird things going on with the Schumann resonance. If you believe in that, check it out. I feel like we've been like receiving extreme energy to help balance out some sort of upgrade that we've all received. Okay? Like it's, yeah. You may be seeing, maybe having deja vu moments. You may be having, yeah, like, oh God, I got to catch up with my own breath. When you're living in the present moment, it can be a bit, there's chaos, but there's also order in that chaos. And can you balance your emotional body while things change and happen, Focus on your breath. That's your power. That's your life. Focus on your fire. What are you creative about? What are you passionate about? What else do the Fae want to say? Child of the moon. I've been talking a lot about the moon, and maybe during this moon, full moons are about release. Maybe you can finally heal from some sort of wound from the past. We've been dealing with Chiron in retrograde, which is the wounded healer, right? So forgiveness and transcending the ego here. Card 36 is a 9. 9s are endings, coming to a completion. There's all kinds of pink here in the air. It's unconditional love. It's femininity flow here. It's trusting your intuitive soul language here. Your inner kingdom here with the moon, the child of the moon, tuning back into your child heart. It's funny how I'm talking about Christmas time, child heart, harvest moon, clearing windows of opportunity, a time of change, cycles of life is the moon. Forgiveness of self is coming with this moon. And releasing whatever, like if you've been holding on to guilt, resentment, anger, there's forgiveness here. Forgiveness within relationships. We're in Libra season. Empress energy could also be about mother energy. Healing some mother wounds here. Child of the moon. Healing your child heart. Yep, and lighten up the darkness. There's been a long time of shadow work. That's what this is showing me. But I also see, like with the light on the crown here, this is about some sort of wisdom coming through. From ancient elders, this is a very wise old soul here. Like a Tinkerbell like fairy sitting on the head. This is about sharing your wisdom with the younger generation. About seeing the world differently now. Ancestors, ancestral line, and a generational shift. So you have been healing wounds for your family line as well. All of the healing that you're doing is helping your family. There's forgiveness and mercy here. There's a need to be compassionate with yourself and with others. The merciful one. Look at this crown. I'm sorry, but this one gives me all kinds of Wizard of Oz Glenda vibes. Doesn't it? She just pops off that card. Compassion, release, relief. The same colors here. Our tears aren't meant to be kept. This fairy is royalty. Card 26 is an 8. 8 is a frequency about as above, so below, as within, so without, so the universe, so the soul. Coming into some sort of harmonization between the heart and the mind. Between me and we. Between independence and interdependence. And I see you. You are me. I hold space for you. I am love. I forgive you. I forgive me. That's all this. This is mercy, grace, sisterhood here. This is beautiful here. This is beautiful. Anything else? This light, the darkness is, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel or whatever you want to say, that old saying. Okay, being a light to others who are in the darkness. Card 14 is a 5. 5s are about change and transformation, y'all. Anything else from the Fae today? Well, there's 2 more. They're landing in a recent past kind of energy here, over to the left. Somebody's been holding a heavy burden here. There's huge crowns here. A lot of focus on the crown. A lot of focus on the crown and what's going on up here. A lot of focus on the crown, on this sorceress here. Okay? The moon, surrender the arms above the head here, right? Trusting that intuitive soul knowing. Look at this crown, how it's lit up. It's sparkling. Okay, and this crown, right? This queen looks very burdened with responsibility. Introverted, burdened, yeah, responsibility. And feeling that. Card 13, that would be the death card. Death card is also about rebirth, though. 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. Okay? 1, 3, 1, 3. You can start over again. You can rebuild again. The poinsettias here, the red in the background, again, the red, the passion. The passion, your flame relit. Okay? Let go of the burden. Give it to your angels. Focus on your heart. Focus on your power within. Focus on your light. The Grail Fairy is here with this moonshot. Look at this. This moon's big, man. Yeah, the harvest moon. 25. They give you card 25 on today's the 25th. 16:16 on the clock. There's another 7. Oh my God, I love you, Faye. The 7s go with the Faye. The 7s is a spiritual number, right? Fertility, the return of life, and health cycles here. Feeling good. You've been focused on, you got to fill up your own cup. Balance to your emotional body here. Glimpse. Okay. Another 7. They give you, there's just 7s all. Oh, wow. 7, 7 here. 7, 7, 8, 9. The only card number I'm not seeing here is a 6. So there is a need for you to take a step back and refocus. 6 frequency. Okay? Time to be mindful and balance your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies. Okay? But this glimpse is, I'm talking to people who recognize them, who label themselves or identify being, a light worker, an indigo child, a rainbow child, crystal children, star seed, right? You're glimpsing a new reality. You're seeing the veil, there's no veil. So you glimpse something, you can change something, you no longer, this is a scout here that's watching you. You could feel like all eyes are on you right now too. A fairy scout watching you. Are you going to join us in creating a world of magic, peace, love, fertility? We see you. That's what this scout says. Okay? Yep, and I got 7 cards out here today for you guys. I feel like I just want to leave it with one card here, what your heart may need to hear. Let me get my heart and soul oracle cards. Remember, if you want your own personal private reading, do reach out to me. All my information's in the box. It's just a quick email. Or on TikTok, a message. So, all right. Whoa, that's a bunch of them. Well, it's okay. There's an angel here, guiding and protecting. This so much feels like peacock energy. And there's the moon. And this is like a huge moon coming up. Because I feel moon, sun energy here and a balance. And this is about a relationship. These 2 trees here. Let's see what the messages say. A new phase begins and brings with it new opportunities. This is a lucky and prosperous time where much that previously seemed impossible now is possible. Doors previously closed now open. Your world is full of light. Passion reignites, and within the flawless patterns of each other's soul, you discover inner peace. You are caressed by each other's love, and this unfolds as endless blessing. Place no restriction on one another. Be firmly grounded within each other's soil, but allow enough space for your branches to sway freely, so that you may each dance to the song of your own spirit. Beautiful connection here. Learning love language, learning and growing with somebody else, coming to some sort of compromise or balance between me and us, right? Allowing somebody's space to be themselves and be free, but still loving them continuously and nourishing them through the roots. And what does this one say? You are a living work of art, a most sacred and eternal being, a multi-dimensional field of energy with no beginning or no end. You are a floating island of consciousness, swimming within a cosmic sea of love. Live the dream. Dare to be extraordinary. And that's what this full moon's about as we head into eclipse season. I love you guys. Thanks for the tips and the good karma donations. And remember to reach out if you need your own reading. Take good care. Bye.